What is up, guys? Chris here for the Blu-ray Critic, and I got two brand new releases to review today on 4K. First up is Dwayne Johnson in the popcorn action flick Skyscraper, which I enjoyed it. You know, it's just one of those films you just set your mind off and enjoy the ride. Also got The First Purge: A Nation Reborn, which is the fourth installment from the Purge franchise. So first up, let's take a look at Skyscraper, which was a pretty fun flick, man. Now, I know the story wasn't all that great, but you know, anything with Dwayne Johnson in it just makes it fun to watch. But yeah, so I'm not going to really talk about the story because, you know, I'm sure you guys know at this point what the story is about. You know, his family's trapped in his building, so he's trying to do whatever he can to try to rescue him. And yeah, so this features Dolby Vision, and of course you get HDR as well. And overall, the picture quality for this film on 4K, it was a bit underwhelming. You know, I was hoping it would be sharp, but you know, there's special effects involved, so that usually softens things up a bit. So, you know, black levels look great. I really enjoyed the black levels on this. I also liked the sound. It wasn't perfect, but it was pretty close. This features the Dolby Atmos track in 7.1, so I had a lot of kick to it in certain scenes, especially, of course, you know, during the action scenes. But yeah, the picture is just slightly soft, so I'm going to rate this one a 4 out of a 5 for the picture and a 4.5 for the sound. But yeah, black glows looked impressive. Close-up shots on the faces, you can make out the fine details. But it's not, you know, one of those presentations that qualify for, you know, demo purposes. But yeah, it is what it is. And that was pretty much the case with, you know, Dwayne Johnson's other film, Rampage, which is slightly soft as well. But yeah, you know, it's a movie that's still worth a pickup. Like I said, if you're a fan of The Rock, you know, Dwayne Johnson, go for it. But you know, the story in itself, it's been done numerous times. Of course, he pretty much did the same thing. You know, he's trying to rescue his family in San Andreas a few years ago. You know, the earthquake film. So that is Dwayne Johnson in Skyscraper. So regarding features, you get tons of stuff. You get deleted scenes. You get a commentary with the director, and a bunch of other behind-the-scenes featurettes as far as how the story came about, how they did the special effects and whatnot. So yeah, that'll keep you busy for quite some time. So if you can pick this up for a decent price, definitely worth it, man. Like I said, Dwayne Johnson always delivers the goods. And next up, The First Purge: A Nation Reborn. And yeah, these Purge films have basically turned into the Saw franchise where they're pumping out movies every year. And, you know, I think, you know, of course, just my opinion, they need to regroup and consider better actors and a bit of a better story if they want this franchise to continue on. But it does include Marisa Tomei, which I'm a huge fan of course, from My Cousin Vinny and a bunch of other films that she did. But yeah, I just didn't really care for the acting whatsoever for this film. But the presentation on 4K was quite impressive, I must add, considering the film basically takes place at night. So great use of colors in this one too, man. I was impressed by the colors, yeah, most definitely. But yeah, the picture is slightly soft in certain scenes, but for the most part it's rather sharp, especially, you know, close-ups on the faces and just the overall film in itself. You'll see quite a bit of sharpness and pop. But yeah, I'm going to rate this one a 4.5 out of a 5 for the picture quality. And as far as the audio, I thought it was a pretty solid, you know, track. This features a DTS-X mix, so I'm going to also rate that a 4.5. For bonus content, you get a deleted scene and several behind-the-scenes featurettes, interviews, and whatnot. But yeah, if you're a fan of the Purge franchise, if you haven't seen this yet, you know, check it out. You may end up liking this one more than I did. But as always, thanks for checking out my reviews, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.